Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of a replay between Loner and NEXGenius here on Metalopolis. Loner just massing up a large amount of Marauders. No weapons upgrade, I don't think. Yeah, no weapons upgrade that I can see, not even an engineering bay. And things are not looking good for Loner. And he is currently even on bases. However, the Colossi now have the extended thermal lance range research. Stalkers also have level 1 weapons upgrade in addition to those Zealots. So those Zealots and those Colossi will be able to deal a lot of damage in addition to those Stalkers. Sentries also on the ground, able to drop some force fields and then perhaps try to stop any stim micro on these Marauders, as they're just going to run up against a couple of those of those force fields. We do see a decent amount of Vikings now in the air. So with 6 Vikings in the air, 6 times 28, about 170 damage, somewhere in that range, about 170 damage. So with 340 damage per round, per attack, they will almost be able to take down a Colossi or a Colossus in 2 rounds of attack. We do have a lot of units now on the ground, and now even more Vikings joining in on that fight. So 2 rounds of attack coming in from a Viking will be able to shoot down those units very easily. However, if a Guardian Shield comes up, that will change the story quite significantly. Zealots and Marauders trying to fight back and forth. Guardian Shields now coming into position. Vikings now trying to shoot down the rest of those Colossi. So 2 Colossi already very low on hit points. However, the force fields now coming in. Those Vikings were not focus firing, so that was a little bit of an issue. And now all those Marines and Marauders were taken down. Those Vikings need to get back into ground mode and try to engage. And now more force fields coming in. Zealots coming in on the ground as well. You can see NEXGenius with such a strong army. That Guardian Shield protecting and reducing the damage from those Marauders from 20 down to 18. And those Marines from 6 down to 4. And that is absolutely huge. So you being able to use those Guardian Shields gives essentially 2 armor to all of these units underneath that against the whole entire army of Loner. So Loner just unable to get around that Guardian Shield ever so powerful in being able to protect those units and oh so much. We now see a lot of Colossi and Stalkers currently sitting here just waiting outside the door. I'm surprised that NEXGenius is just continuing to warp in more and more Zealots and not doing anything else, not trying to establish an expansion over here. He would be able to, as these Colossi or this one Colossus, Stalkers and Zealots now trying to come in and deal more damage. We do see a lot of Marauders on the low ground, 1 medevac coming out that is fresh. However, it will quickly be depleted of all energy in just a moment. And now we see Loner unable to mine from his natural base any longer, or his main base any longer. Now will be forced to mine only from his natural expansion. And Loner looking to almost perhaps do an all-in tactic, as he will not be able to get any additional bases at this time. Now we see once again NEXGenius is trying to push out, and more force fields coming in, and now lifting up that supply depot. So all of those SCVs coming around, able to deal more damage, and now those SCVs need to pull back. SCVs may try to run up that ramp, act a little bit as a force shield, and in come those Marauders. So Marauders now coming along the side. In come some nice force fields there. Nicely done. And now all of these SCVs able to return home and continue to mine. We do see 2 more Vikings joining in on that fight. Only 1 Viking left in the air. And now in comes a scanner sweep. NEXGenius's pylon over here will quickly get taken down. Down it goes. And now a new fresh Colossus trying to come in on this engagement will not be able to engage, as there are some Vikings and some Marauders very, very close by, so it does not want to engage. We do see a group of Stalkers now moving out, trying to chase that 1 Viking. That Viking does have 1 kill. I believe that was an observer, and that's it, as once again, more Stalkers trying to push into this position. SCVs coming off the mineral line, heading straight for all of those units. Zealots now trying to come in as well. So all of those Colossi just able to deal and slice up so much damage across all of these Marauders. Concussive Shell trying to minimize the amount of damage that those Zealots are able to do by not getting into melee range. However, the army of NEXGenius is simply so strong. He can simply just attack, move straight into this base and win. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this 1v1 replay between Loner and NEXGenius here on Metalopolis. I just realized that my little timer over here has disappeared, so you guys already saw the ending coming up. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope to see you guys on Battle.net.